How to tease a girl. Guys, the majority of you don't know how to do it right. I have heard all variations of wrong teasing. For example, our client has told the lady that, oh, your shoes do not match the dress. And when he saw the shocked expression of the lady, he said that, oh, I was just teasing you. It's the example of bad teasing. Don't do that. I will give you a good example. You're talking to a lady and you can tell that she shows interest. You can tell her, are you flirting with me? This is the example of good teasing, but again, you can pull it off only if you keep the eye contact and you smile to her. Another positive example of good quality teasing. You're on a first date and you can tell a lady, you know what, I challenge you. The first one who touches the phone is footing the bill. So the rule is no phone. We try to get to know each other. And then again, you smile and you keep the eye contact. Or for example, on a date, you tell a lady that now you can ask me any 3 questions and I promise to answer them honestly and to be like 100% sincere. But then I get to ask you 3 questions and you have to promise me to be sincere. And you can pull it off again if you smile and keep the eye contact, if you show this confidence, if you show this playfulness. How else you can tease a girl? You can tell her that, you know what, I knew that you're like very beautiful. I saw your pictures and I knew that I would worry and I would feel stressed, so I got myself prepared and I have prepared 3 or 5 questions for you. You can even take out that note and you can ask her like, do you want to hear the questions? And again, smile and eye contact. Again, if you feel confident enough and you have a relaxed body language and you're not afraid to keep the eye contact and to smile, I know I repeat it like mantra, but so many men don't do it. You can jokingly ask a lady like, what was the worst compliment you ever got? And once she shares it, you can tell her like, oh my God, now you have to get positive compliments, good compliments, because that one was really bad. I'm going to give you like 5 good compliments. You start complimenting her again in a playful, teasing way. Don't forget that this is your date and you can set the rules. You can meet her and tell that, you know what, let's choose the topics that we are not touching today. For example, we are not talking about politics and we are not talking about dogs and donkeys. Why dogs and donkeys? I have no idea. The first thing that came up into my mind. But you can joke and you can be playful about it, and then you can choose the topic that, for example, you are going to discuss on this date. The lady can ask you, what do you want to talk about? Or you can tell her that, let's talk about the perfect date. What's, in your opinion, a perfect date? Or romance, how do you understand romance? What are the romantic experiences that you never had but you would like to have? And then you start talking how you understand romance. Or you can tell her that, I will start first. I will share with you how I understand romance. So I am a bit old-fashioned. For me, romance, it's a dinner at the restaurant, like candles, very classical dinner, and beautiful lady in front of me. We are dressed up. I bring her flowers. First date or second date, it shouldn't remind a job interview or a boring stiff meeting. You can be playful and you can be creative about it. Let's assume that's the end of the first or second date, but there is no touching, but you have been flirting and the energy is good. You can joke and tell a lady that, let's take a selfie. This is your excuse to actually move in closer to her. And then you tell her that, you know what, if things work well, I want to have this moment of our first date. Who knows, maybe later on we will show this picture to our kids or it's our wedding, so let's take this selfie. All the topics that can include flirting, teasing, humor, that are future related, not past related, are good for the first and second date. Why future and today related and not past related? Because in the past, all those events, yes, they have happened to you, but your date, she was not there. Yes, you can talk about the trip to Africa you made or a trip to China, and you can share some funny details, but it is a friendly topic. And once you start discussing, for example, your second date, right on the first one, yes, for example, it has been an hour of your first date, and you're asking her about her understanding of romance, she starts telling you that she would like to go to the park, to the bar, she would like to go out dancing, and you tell her that, wow, we should absolutely plan it. And it doesn't mean that you start just Googling, you start discussing it. Like, wow, let's look for like a dancing class or a dancing studio. Where should we go? I like this idea. I would love to take you out dancing. And the rest of the date, you plan your second date. It is romantic, it is flirty, it is different. You don't want your date to feel like this is another date with another stranger, and right now you will talk about your favorite color, her favorite color, your likes and dislikes, her likes and dislikes, books, etc., hoping that magical chemistry will appear out of thin air. It won't happen. You have to encourage chemistry, to stimulate it. You have to work on creating this chemistry, and flirting is very important if you want to have romance and chemistry on your date. Also, don't forget to compliment a lady. If, for example, first 5-10 minutes you were still stressed, shocked, overwhelmed, and you didn't tell the lady that she looks really beautiful, or if you have met online that she looks more beautiful than her pictures, you can do it 30-40 minutes into your date, telling that, oh my God, I have committed a crime. I have absolutely forgotten to tell you how beautiful you are. Like, I have noticed it the first moment I saw you. I'm so sorry I haven't told it to you sooner. Now I owe you another good compliment. But keep your word and tell her another good compliment in 20 or 30 minutes. You can actually ask a lady, what is your idea of a good date? And tell her that I want details because I really don't want to mess it up. But again, you have to smile and keep the eye contact. And once she tells you, you tell her that, oh wow, we have to start holding hands because you have mentioned it and it is important and I really like this plan. Then you can ask a lady, and do you want to know how do I see the perfect first date or perfect second date? And you tell her. But again, keep it flirty. Don't push it. Don't tell that we are kissing or we are hugging or we are going to my place after 2 dates. It is too presumptuous, isn't it? Be playful. At the end of the date, you can tell her that while we are waiting for our second date to happen on Friday, I will send you 3 questions and I hope you will answer them. And please feel free to send me 3 questions that you felt shy, you have forgotten to ask me during this date. You set your own rules with your date, and you can make it either playful and fun and creative and out of the box, or you can make it dull, expected, like everybody else does it. There won't be anything special about this date. If you represent different cultures, wow, you have experimented with this a lot. You can ask a lady, like, what drink can you recommend? What is a real Ukrainian drink, like a real Ukrainian cocktail? And she will start thinking like a Ukrainian cocktail or a Ukrainian drink. Or you can ask her to teach you 5 or 10 Ukrainian words, and you can tell her that she can teach you any words, and you can joke about it. Why exactly these words? How come she has decided to teach you this or that? And you can tease her about it. You can ask her about a romantic tradition in her culture and share a romantic tradition in your culture. You can be so playful about it. This is why I believe international couples have way more fun and romance, because they have 2 cultures and sometimes even more cultures to explore and to play with. And of course, it raises the creativity bar. Guys, I hope it was helpful. Right now, write in the comments below, how do you usually tease women, if it is working for you or not working. Also, don't forget to press like, to subscribe to our channel, and of course, if you believe that our channel produces great content, support us and become a sponsor. Also, you can request the complimentary consultation with the matchmaker by filling in the form by pressing the link below this video. My name is Svetlana Mucha. I am the founder and the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. I want to wish you lots of love. I'm filming this especially for Diolli.com in Munich, Germany, Deutschland.